Hello, boys and girls. Today for our unit, we are going to be talking about dinosaurs. So we've already done an activity where we talked about dinosaurs and what we think about them and what we know, right? So we created a chart about what we know. So now we're going to go ahead and discuss some new vocabulary. And for today's lesson, you will be doing vocabulary review. So make sure you have a paper that looks just like this. And on the top of your paper, it says, illustrate a fossil in a museum. So make sure you have a paper that looks just like this. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get started with our vocabulary for the week. Vocabulary for the week. Here we go. We have some words that we will read in our book. The first one is called, everyone say extinct. Good. It means no longer alive. Everyone say extinct. Good. And I want you guys to pretend to fall over and just pretend to fall over and be dead. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fall over. I died. Ready? Fall over. Good. Pretend you're falling over. And you can actually stand up and pretend too if you have a carpet. Just don't fall too hard, okay? I don't want you guys to get hurt. All right? So extinct. It means that you're no longer alive. So if you fall over and pretend you're dead, that means you're extinct. Okay? Extinct. Everyone say extinct. Good. How many sounds do we hear? Extinct. How many? Extinct. 2. Very good. 2 syllables. 2 sounds. Good. No longer alive. Everyone fall dead. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I fall dead. Okay? All right. The next word I want you guys to remember for this unit is fossil. Everyone say fossil. Fossil. How many sounds? Fossil. Fossil. How many? Fossil. 2. Very good. Fossil. 2. Part of a living animal that has been saved in stone. A fossil is part of a living animal. Pretend you're holding something fragile very carefully, okay? It's very careful because can it break really easy? Yeah, it's so old, right? Can it break if I throw it? Yeah. So pretend you're holding something very delicate. Now dust it off with all the dirt because it's under the ground, right? So you have to dust it and then hold it very gently. Okay, a fossil is part of a living animal that has been saved in stone. So this is a fossil, okay? An archaeologist has to dig it up. Paleontologist has to dig it up. They have to dust it, and they have to what? Save the fossils, right? That's how they found it. It's under the ground. Okay, it was saved in stone. Okay? All right, the next word I want you guys to know, everyone say it with me, paleontologist. Woo, that's a big word. How many syllables do we hear there? Ready? Here we go. Paleontologist. Whoa, that's a big word. Let's do it a little slower. Paleontologist. Paleontologist. I hear 5. How many do you guys hear? Let's do it again. Paleontologist. Good. 5. Very good. A scientist who finds and studies fossils. Did you guys know that there is a job called paleontologist? Oh, yes. They use a shovel. Everyone pretend you have a shovel. And you dig up bones. Or you dig up fossils, right? You dig up fossils. Bones, fossils. And then you dust them. And then you study them, just like she is. She's trying to figure out what dinosaur she's studying. And it's called a paleontologist. Paleontologist. Everyone say paleontologist on 3. 1, 2, 3. Paleontologist. Very good. So next we have, everyone say it with me, museum. Museum. Oh, you guys know what that is, huh? Good. What do you see in a museum? Good. Yes, you do see that. It's a lot of bones, right? A lot of dinosaur bones. Like, what are they called? Fossils. Good. We see that a lot. It's a building with a collection of interesting things. When you go to a museum, do you see a lot of cool things? Good. Pretend you're walking into a building and look up and be like, oh, ooh, ah, right? Pretend you're like looking in amazement. You see a dinosaur, you're gonna go, ooh, ah. Pretend you're looking around. I'm looking around my museum. What do I see? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, everyone pretend. Good. Pretend you're in a museum. Ready? Ooh, ah, good. Museum. We go to a museum to look at collections of interesting things. It's a big building, right? Yes, we went last year, remember? It's a big building, and inside of a museum, we find a collection of interesting things. It could be dinosaur bones, like fossils. It could be about whales, sea life. There's a lot of different things we can see in museums, right? All right. So these are our 4 vocabulary words for our book. Let's go ahead and get started with our vocabulary inside of our actual book. This book today is called Dinosaurs. Good. So inside of our book, we found a lot of vocabulary. And the 4 vocabulary words that I want you guys to focus on is extinct, paleontologist, fossil, and museum. Today, what I want you guys to do, boys and girls, is draw a fossil in a museum. TK, I just want you guys to draw. For kinder, I want you guys to also label. So if you're drawing the fossil here, make sure you write the word fossil inside of the box. If you're drawing the museum here, make sure you write the word museum. Okay? I want you guys to practice writing the vocabulary words in each box. Okay? So museum, remember. Ooh. Ah. Museum. You're looking in a building with interesting things, and you love to see all the fossils in there. Okay? A fossil. Remember, what is a fossil? Grab something very delicate. Don't be too, don't let it fall because it's going to fall and break. Okay, now dust it off. Good, dust it off. Pretend you're a paleontologist. Dust. Ooh, very fragile. Don't let it fall. Okay, a fossil. It's part of a living thing that had been saved in stone. So it's a bone from a very long time ago. So they're very old and they can break really easily. So be very careful with your fossil. Okay, I want you guys to go ahead and draw a museum and a fossil. Remember, kinder, don't forget to write your vocabulary word in each box. All right, when you guys are done, take a picture and send it to me on Seesaw. Thank you, boys and girls.